Right. Yes, I'm someone who cover beam at the Baptist Place Rice channel so YouTube. Yeramasi say abrenya bibiano. Mugu so na mosheye. Any so sha mosheye no. Na enunti any ejebre edamasi. We are very grateful that you continue to watch us. It is not easy to spend time and data to watch us. Those are the two important resources that you consume by watching our channel. Your time and your data. And for that matter, yeah, extremely grateful. Samokoso na mosheye. Nyame enchira mu nyina. Me pacho se wo hweye, ne mo unsubscribe to your channel na. Bomo ya so be subscribe e de amaye. You are somebody who keeps watching us, but you have not subscribed to our channel. Kindly subscribe to the channel for us. Again, if today is the very first time you are watching us, kindly subscribe to this channel for us. If today is the very first time you are watching us, kindly subscribe to this channel for us. Yes, subscribe for my never come with your kuno. Na yeni nyina eni dwuma no. Ya mo nhye ema obi so enhwe bi. Sisi a yebe wie league transfer news, Accra Heart Folk, transfer news, Asante Kotoko, all other clubs, transfers in the headquarters of the transfers. Yeah, the bro because we speak to the sources near the news at the aba. Opese unya o subscribe to channel no wa o the notification bell no wa activate. Now if you wa share WhatsApp group a wo timelines o the tour no be for enso enya bi ahwe. Thank you. Minim some be na sa e de ama me. Eno nti e na bebia no me dam ase no. Na you see me smiling production for na omo ha me sa ntina ma me sresre sam but it's all part of it. Ni nyina e ka adwuma no. Ya da wase pa. In terms of yinwam stories are yede Ablorh. Asante Kotoko. Concentration is on player contract extension, player contract renewals, not incomings. I've already explained to you that Kotoko ebefa between 3 and 5 players. Season ebe year. Mama core positions, conk positions. Some of the decisions will be because ebi mo goalkeeper ba goalkeeper ba beba. Strikers na ba beba. Left back and the omejja baako kwan dada ti ombeto baako nti Asante Kotoko, the focus of the pre-off season ebo season we are Kotoko main focus, their sporting focus is on player contract extension, player contract renewals. Eno ena eda Asante Kotoko wonom epono so no mbedi ho dwuma. It is not so much about you got 10 players. My catch say AC afi. What was our expectation if begin to forget it because nyas at the ABC. Now me message me by I liked it. I say Pepe. And we have something to do. Now share about the other name was the name. Min tamo no mobona. And say pamo money for please. Abrante did something to do. Isaac Minta. Obi to say omo mon started to be a white tin do ball on ball last season for mine. It is not because of Masan. Ubi bo ahead of them. Sadi we di chira e bi anka Ansu Kotoko be pam me wa. Kotoko be pam Ansu. Na Kotoko akwakofa obi fofraba. No no so betra bench because Ablorh and Samba board na no mo bon. Utu mu a enye yi. Enkyere se wasa. Muma no kra enye a lesson for all of us. Say the story of Ansu, that Ansu could have been easily sacked because Omobi. No Omobi because Omobi body had a chain. And that's what the man was so until I'm not able. America didn't catch us if it ain't broken, you don't fix it. Miss Lange Kakra, one more US no. Told to Mac told to money, have a boss some sugar, any Yabuzuzu and sa any more macano. If it ain't broken, you don't fix it. You understand? Yes. Chadiri mubu ya yam fix it. And until I branch no movie. But I know your lesson. So, and none of me mount. A branch the ding Eddie Kamara. Sa Asante Kotoko Eddie 2-year contract extension offer. Eddie Emma Kodana interested. Say Obesign. And I make a place be and I'm Sandy Abum Eddie amount. 2 or 3. Depending on your time no. So we look at the time, near Shana the time ni could be there. Na ebia ye so ediamam. If there is time, we'll continue. So Mamisha Siam from Free Samba, Ndongani, Gilbani, O'Neill, the Congo soldier, fantastic player. Somebody in the near future, be Kotoko, captain, me enye mo na so tia mane nye won. Eba mu akaise pipi edika aka kire. A branch and hard work. Adwumaden born ya medika aka kire. The first criteria adwuma na wonimi ye no born na wo born. That's the first criteria. And akodana ndi edi Samba Ndongani O'Neill Gilbani. He's a player Asante Kotoko or the commitment and able bonus with him. Ubuadia Papa Samba by the last bear he came in July and by August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. About 10 months he's not done anything. A man I be say the branch and even on a personal level, and on your bono, and also Subani Akama. It is Samba Ndongani or signed 2-year contract at the Asante Kotoko. Wabomu baako obi bebusa pepe na de na ye sign players ya sign almost short terms 2 years there no kwase me wo say sometimes players ni bi won so ba na one no long term contract wa hwe yi na performance na amfa terminating the contract ya na the financial burden kese e beto club no so and then me see o player power transfers player power football ne ebo see players in power. The least mistake and nipa ndo be call FIFA or you call FIFA be calculate the sika nyina plus fine of a kind of body case ne ba ye ene ho interest we wie no now can do so ntia na mpanyifo no sign player ya no skeptical, that is the word underline it, skeptical. So if for literature for no so Ablorh bi o maka say omo ye cautious optimism. So sometimes in Pennyford, they exercise cautious optimism. Even though you are optimistic that the player everything have a ball idea, but you are cautious not to give a long-term contract so that I'm far. Me of a supervisor. I'm far. Say I'm far. It you know and I am making the decision. It's a branch Samba sign 2 years. 2 years not sign or 1 season a year. Aka one. My main confirming from say Asante Kotoko management. I offer a 2-year contract extension at the Ama branch at the Samba. Samba me no say the sikano around $2,000. Ebi wo pay your standards and ebi wo. Asante Kotoko at the Samba be $3,000. Manen how what if? Na a branch and so free Ghana ha at the niche mo baby or 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 rated player. The money man obono. And or a player agency bit my dad than a simple Rwanda ya ABA, Tanzania, any other African countries, including South Africa and all of that. Obetima kunya team biabo. But a branch are committed to play for Asante Kotoko. Inti Samba Ndongani ebe extended the contract for 2 more years. Now onya sign penaka 3 years. Kotoko new project no more building. A 3-year project. And Asante Kotoko for air building. So that is it for Samba. And next season, Kotoko main captain, a branch edit Frederick Kasari. The second captain, a Justice Blay. Says how 2 players, no. You have started next season, no money Asante Kotoko Bima. The other captain Kotoko, the captain's armband. Ebe Samba, Ndongani, O'Neill, Gilbani, Congo soldier. Obejirem abo captain's armband no. Edi Asante Kotoko. He's one player, Asante Kotoko. Omo don. Team nim panyimfo no do no supporters do no. And ono so do team no. Wa kire do edi amakrobia. So Nana Penkra any James Kwesiapia, they've authorized a 2-year contract. Me no ka say sa contract no. The administrative manager of Asante Kotoko. Fine details, every clause will be in there. Normally, I'm a branch, now branch renew, and that's why I extended the contract, for 2 more years. Then he'll be contracted to Kotoko for 3 years. Watch this piece. We say 3 years for 3 number 2 3. You 3 years. 3. Let's move to the next player. And the next player we are talking about Henry Ansu. Henry Ansu. Henry Ansu signed 3-year contracts. But we about 2 till last year in Omi. Henry Kwame Ansu. From Brekum Chelsea. In fact, now Brekum Chelsea about preseason Kumase. The transfer of Henry Ansu to Kalu Atara quite interesting. No about preseason Kumase. Now Asante Kotoko preseason Beposo. So quickly, Asante Kotoko contacted Brekum Chelsea, and Brekum Chelsea are a club that always loves to do business with Kotoko. In fact, at that time, na Stephen Amankura Kotoko atono, but na Kotoko entry and sika seminye. So Kotoko had to return Abranchendi and Stephen Amankura as part of the deal that Kotoko negotiated here. And the fact 2 players, 2, Ansu and Kalu Atara. And Kalu Atara after the season Kotoko Ejan Kwai. Henry Ansu, the first season no irregular. Or boya, then at a point now we have a bench, now Bobby. Yeah, no, yeah, some mistakes. I did back working on the recovery. It's a bonnet tikama, quite fast a bonichi and recover no. First, now or a suspect when it comes to the recovery. But a branch and I working on that. It's Henry Ansu, I working on the recovery, and it is very good for Henry Ansu. Say, ultimately recover actually a base edgeman. Now, Bakwa, you bet me I can say, it sounds so signed 3 years in tea. Now, the second season, and a baby, a Becca 1. Asante Kotoko. I conclude say, are we interested to extend the contract of Henry Ansu? Interestingly, January transfer window, Henry Ansu wanted to leave. In the January transfer window, he wanted to leave. Reason is na onya bi more. Me say sadia no. And would blame the mama he was out. Wouldn't even blame Prosper. He had a solid center back pair. Solid. Ablorh and Samba. Ablorh having played with the Guinean League at a point winning the best player in the Guinean League. Now Samba would nail by the performance. There's no way any coach would contemplate on benching one of those players for Henry Ansu. And Ansu wanted to leave, but Nana Penka turned it down. Generally, I had the amount of players. And Kotoko take decision say no. You cry a baby account, and then you you have to stay. And he agreed to stay. Today, he's a starter. Obo na obodi ye pa. Very good news for the club and for the player. And on Asante Kotoko Asha and 2 more years at the Henry Ansu. So I extended his stay for 2 more years. That was Asante Kotoko. So the Chinese Henry Ansu, 26 years of age. 26, according to transfer market. A player with 26 years. Or the 2 years come on 28. Football, you start picking from 28, 27, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Fit 25, but I may pick years. The branch and young fan say, the pick years and woman. Asante Kotoko, Minoka say, a 2-year contract extension offer to Henry Ansu to extend his deal at Asante Kotoko. Na I did not aqua 3 years. Kaisa Makajo for number 3, 2, 3. Makajo. So for number 3, 2, 3, a 3. And here quiet one. So 3, a 3 dada. So Samba signed 2 years, about 1 year, aka 1, 2 years more, neko 3. And we also signed 3 years, about 2, aka 1, 2-year contract extension, na eko 3 years. 3, the number 3. But being fun to just say of all the renewals, it comes with significant pay increase. Significant pay increase. Players in Asante Kotoko, 2 bia ebosume aketuam, de amano. Kotoko de average salaries na pa. Asante Kotoko average salaries pa. Yana me catch footballers no. Kotoko, oje 4,000, oje 5,000, oje 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Saa sika na In fact, Ablorh said the nurses for GG, teachers, the GG, radio presenters and TV presenters. The omoji no averagely no Kotoko ne has place ne de eye pa. So Ansu ebinya contract extension offer 2 years about with a pay increment and said nana penkran say or a chartered accountant about ni pay rules and semna unimu pa inti o extend there or to pay no the following year a sound womb that clause womb say in abeje in the second year in the third year all those clauses are there and so Asante Kotoko yes adwuma no e dia ma branch ndiri Henry Kwame Ansu. Now there is another player the center backs in adwuma Ablorh Joseph Ablorh Joma menchao meche catch Joseph Ablorh. He's too serious. At a point, I told him, Zamasa, we are too serious for my liking. Are they? Training grounds are gra. Competitive game, gra. Friendly match, gra. Joseph Ablorh. Abranche injury na or peke Kotoko any Legon cities. After football, a resume a post. The Napoli incident, no. Ahanapa. Ablorh, okay, minidi komobi. Okay, nkoma minudi say. If you keep the rate that you were going, you were being considered for a Black Stars scholar, but you still need to keep it up. Injury aba. On say Abrante did it Ebenezer Abba, captain Edema Pando out of Lions. Wako Black Stars in Bida. Razak Simpson, captain Edema Nations FC. Wako Black Stars in Bida. Those two players, about Black Stars. The next local player, I'm paying for a tipino for the Black Stars, name Joseph Ablou. Unfortunately, Upra Kotoko any Legon cities a boy, and over 10 games and or Messi or by every ball had to full game no second half a bra Samba a prayer then an Kotoko a game money Chelsea ball FA Cup no or science to a bobby. So I branted it in Joseph Ablorh and so a signed 2-year contract at the Asante Kotoko. Joseph Ablorh a signed 2-year contract at the Asante Kotoko. And also first season and a urban ye Nessa Kabako Ekobi. Bakuna Akano Asante Kotoko are willing to extend their deal with Joseph Ablorh. Joseph Ablorh are willing to extend his stay with Asante Kotoko. Once the two parties are interested to work together, yana enye dinbiem. Ajaze yana enye dinbiem. Enti 3 ne da utrim dada. Wasign 2, wabo 1. Figure ben na become binya 3 no. Udi 2 ba become. Asante Kotoko management are convinced. Ablorh unze ofri Guinean League na neba. In the Guinean League, he had played and excelled. He had played and excelled in the Guinean League. In fact, Orban, now the club is ready to extend the stay. But Joseph Ablou decided, say, maybe I do not back to Ghana. Now, Oba the ball. Oba signed 2 years. Me see the entire command 2 years. And I said, we player on more. I feel no Oba. Ablou is quite matured. Let me use that. Into a young talent or a mature talent. So when you are bringing in that player, you are optimistic that he will play, but you're also skeptical. Say, hey, beer, now I'm far. A far in terms of renew. Now, some technical players almost show a lot of good faith at the Ama club. Technical players show a lot of good faith at the Ama club. Some other players, obey none 1 year and the Kukwasa, especially or Kotoko, or a regular, or a starter, into the Kukwasa, as a more, as I say, or the Sanyo Manano, Ubehuana, after the second year, no, run it down. Not with demand this officer free, no free club. But 3 players, Yamabo Mudi. Last one, Joseph Ablorh. And so you're ready to extend the contract. Again, Ablorh's contract extension will come with some fantastic salary increment. And at the end, increment based on this year, last year, this season, the original. You run a season more, then the following season, the following season, but the 3 figure, and it's a extended, no, so a room, naka 3 years with Asante Kotoko. The way 3 players are, the crime information, said the administrative manager of Asante Kotoko, Richard, or say Akuto, meaning rich, why why contracts and discussions and paying for any place now. They put everything together, put it on paper, which is done already. Then the players, the only manager ever sign, or more managers in here will come down, they will renew, and then they will extend the contract with Asante Kotoko. So Kotoko is securing something. But remember three. Into goalkeeper, no, Kamara, 3-year contract at the account. Abranche the thing at the Ablorh, obenya 2 years na akɔ 3 because was signed 2 no about 1. It's goalkeeper Kamara, ebenya 2-year contract, ebe 3. Ablorh